Hello everybody and welcome to the Trainer Club. We are going to Google Earth the Japan event, so let's check this out. So the Japan event is going to be super cool, super awesome. I'm very excited to bring this information to you. So here are the three park areas. We have Mikasa Park right in this area. Then we have the Vernie Park over here, which is going to be a long park that similarly resembles Chicago. And then quite a bit south, actually, we are going to have the Kuriyama Flower Park. So originally it said that it was in the Kuriyama Park just by itself. However, that is not really the park, but this flower park is quite awesome. So we are going to jump in right here and check out some of the Kuriyama Flower Park, which looks like an absolutely fantastic place to play Pokemon. What a special looking place. So let's go ahead and jump right down in here and let's check this out from the street view. So here is the entrance to the park. There's a circle. This is a really nice area to play in a flower garden, a very long, elongated park, similar to what we saw as the Go Fest Chicago, and very linear that really spreads out the park to kind of give you a new perspective and allow the cell signal to be distributed, because they said they're expecting a few million people at these events, and since you are able to play it for free if you got approved, and you're able to come here to any of the different parks, it's no telling how many people could be here. But if we go ahead and zoom out, we see how big this park actually is. It is significantly big. There's tons of area, tons of space. The flowers are absolutely everywhere, and it just looks like a really special place to get involved, play with your friends. I am so excited to see what people are actually reporting. And then don't forget, Shiny Wingull is said to report all over the place during this event, and Pokemon Go just actually tweeted right now as I'm editing this video that the event is just starting right now with a picture of Wingull, that it's going to be shiny. So we actually don't get too many Wingulls here in Atlanta, so I'm kind of excited to take advantage of that. So here's the top of the park right here, and this is kind of the beginning from the other end right here. This trail right here all the way around, including in the middle. You know, at Chicago we saw a bunch of different places that were set up, so I'm very curious to see what they actually, or if they actually set anything up, or if it's just a monstrosity of Pokemon. But the air is going to be crisp, pure, and gorgeous in this park because of all the flowers, all the vegetation. You're surrounded by trees. This is a serene place to play Pokemon. So once again, here is the front of the park from the other direction. Kuriyama Flower Park. This has to be where the event is going to be held for everybody that's going. And anybody that is going, drop a comment and let me know how the event is going. I'm so curious to see. I really wanted to go here, and this event looks absolutely magnificent. All of these different places look fantastic. So I can't wait to see what everybody's doing over there, and I can't wait to unlock some quests and get some shiny Wingulls myself. Zooming out here, we are now going into the second park, which is Vernie Park. So here's Japan. We are going to start zooming in right here. We are south of Tokyo, and so these top two parks are in pretty close proximity. So we have Mikasa and then we have Vernie Park. So these look like ones that you could actually skip during the middle of the event. If you're able to go to other parks during the daytime, you're going to have to go quite a bit south over there in order to see the flower garden. So here is right on the water. What a place to play right here. The entire shoreline, all the way up and down. Once again, a very long, narrow park. That's kind of the theme that Niantic is going with right now, is that long, narrow park, in order to maximize the cell signal and to create an optimal gaming experience for everybody involved. So this is definitely, I mean, just look at the magnificent parks around and just the structure and all of the nature surrounding here. So let's go ahead and jump in from a little bit more of a closer view. So here is the beginning of the park right here. This virtual reality Google Earth tour is brought to you by Pepsi of Norcross, Georgia. Super grateful for everything that he's done. He's brought us the one in Chicago, and now he is doing it again for Japan. So if you're not going, this is an awesome way to kind of see what the event space is going to look like from an overhead area. looking around, I mean, you're right on the bay. How magnificent is that? So here's a close zoomed in picture. We are going to go ahead and start skipping through this park so you guys can check this out. Very long, narrow, different paths, optimal, more flowers everywhere. Wow, all of these parks have so many flowers. This is just quite the experience that all the Japan players and people that are going to have over here. So we have more flowers lining the entire Bay Area in Tokyo. So zooming out, you see exactly where we are. That's where we came from, and this is where we are going. So we're going to continue onward here as we go towards more beautiful flowers, a little bench area. We don't know exactly if they're going to set up different booths areas, because obviously I'm not there right now and I can't tell you, but if they do, they may have something similar to Pokemon Go Fest where they have like little habitats for different things. But what they did say is that the Wingles are going to spawn more commonly, which is also a global thing. And then in addition, they're also going to be seeing Phoebus, Pikachus, they're also going to be seeing Mudkips, Torchics, and then Tropius is the regional Pokemon there. And then just a little bit left of here is going to be the Vernie Park. So if we come down from the top view, once again, Mikasa Park is over here to the right. And then Vernie Park is not too much further over here to the left right now. So if you're going to see this is the Mikasa Park. And then the switch over here is going to be the Vernie Park, which is just right over there. Here is the Mikasa Park. We were just at the Vernie Park, coming right over. This one is a little bit more of an L-shaped, and once again, gorgeous scenery that we have right here. So this is the Bay Area of Tokyo, right on the river. And so here is the beginning of the park right here. So we are literally starting with a little bit of a big, long, narrow area that we actually see right here. So this narrow area looks to be the beginning of the park, and we are going to be going all the way down from this narrow area, all the way in here with a boat in the middle of the area, which is absolutely awesome. And then we come around, and then we have this little area that we can circle around as well. So take note that we're quite a bit ways up there. These parks are actually quite big right now. It looks like zoomed in right on the water. Perfect place to start. We have the boat over there to the left, a little bit of an amphitheater over here. We don't know, something could be going on right in that amphitheater. We have some cool little structures going on right here. And so this is going to be a ton of fun. I mean, but having quite this many people there is going to feel a little bit crowded, I would say, just because of the amount of people. Because if you put it in comparison to Chicago, Chicago had about 15,000 people, and this is supposed to have a couple million. So we will see what the actual event ends up being. But they have this gorgeous lake right at the top of the park, and then you come down here, you're able to venture right over here in Mikasa Park, and then we have this boat area right here as well. So this is the whole area, but it definitely seems to be like it's going to start all the way up there. It's like a big U shaped with a very slim U all the way up there. That's going to be a really cool area to play Pokemon. I can't wait to see more reports, but I am just bringing you this overview. And then, of course, if you can actually jump on the ship and play Pokemon, I mean, how epic is this? With the Wingull, it makes total sense why they did Shiny Wingull for this event, because it is all centered around Japan, which is sitting right on the water in this area. So I really am excited for everybody to get out here and play, to check out this event, and to most importantly, catch a bunch of shinies, catch some Tropiuses. How much better does it get than catching a bunch of Tropiuses? That is so rare. So there is quite a bit of space right here between these areas. So Mikasa to the right, Vernie Park to the left, and then quite a bit seemingly south, we have the Flower Garden over there. So it is actually quite a bit south if you actually look at it as Japan as a whole. It's southern Japan. There's Tokyo. Yokohama and Yokosuka is right there. So we are looking quite a bit south. We have Mikasa Park one more time, and then the Vernie Park is going to be over here to the left, right in the Bay Area right there. And then finally, after we check out this nice long narrow structure, we're going to zoom out and go quite a bit south. I'm not sure exactly how far that is, but there is no way that you're doing those parks in the same day. So if you are able to attend multiple parks in different days, I would suggest planning a park over here. But that's right where I'm circling right now is Kuriyama Park, but actually this is the flower garden and it has to be in this location. So thank you for tuning into the Trainer Club, guys. I appreciate you being a part of this virtual reality tour of Japan, and I can't wait to see what you guys are doing.